cool.
We made it.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Levels and that. Live. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Different thing we had deal with. But yeah, yes people. Back again. It's the UK Rap Podcast Show. Man like Cage in the building. Host alongside co-host DK aka DJ Diamond in the building.
Yeah, we're in the building with that.
We're in the building. Yes people. Don't forget the most important thing to do is subscribe to the thing. YouTube, UK Rap Podcast Show, also Spotify as well. Go up on the Spotify and follow the thing. Instagram and them thing there. Shout out to the sponsors, them. Yeah, you lot know who you are. Make sure you go on the Instagram and check them out. They're on the bio and that.
Yeah, they're there. Kerry's Kitchen.
All of that. Sweet Teas. King Solomon's Tunes and Candy Cravers. Shout out to them. That's the sponsors, them. And yeah, like I said, man, to subscribe to the thing. So yes, people, hope you lot been enjoying the last couple episodes and that. The last one with Ryder, good
Ryder.
one. As you can see, we're in a different backdrop, you know.
Yeah, new settings again.
New settings again. We're nice and that. But yeah, as you can see, you never guess. You just always bring you the guests, them. And it's about time. Because last time we interviewed you,
Yeah, it's a few years back, innit?
years
a
back.
while back, yeah, actually.
So this is what man is showing you. Like, we've been doing the podcasting for a hot minute. So yeah, it's been a hot minute, long time. Shout out Naides. We got Naides in the building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Sister in the building.
The sister in the building.
Yeah, we got the sisters in the building. But yeah, we got Naides, man. So like I said, what's good? Podcast show and ting. Just break down a little catch up and that. How's things anyway?
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Thanks for the invite. Like, yeah, we're glad to be here. It's nice. And like I said to you before, obviously you guys have always like supported my musical journey and everything that we've done. So yeah, come show you some love.
Respect.
Thanks for having us.
Definitely.
So like how we usually start with the podcast and that.
Just break it down.
Break it down.
Beginning, really. School life, home life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that, yeah. So go on and break it down. What school did? Let's start off with you, Nate. So, what school did you go to, and how was school?
So for me, like I went to a couple schools, like with primary school. I'm trying to think. Let me remember which ones did I go to. So I went to Haverley Infants at one point. I went to Finley. I also went to Treadwell for my last couple of years, and then. At some point for primary school, actually we went over to Jamaica, didn't we? And then, so we went to we went to school over there.
How many years you spent over there, or months or whatever? Go on.
Like for like about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
Yeah, like in school and stuff. That was Marjam Preparatory School.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where we went. We was there for a bit.
In your brown uniform and that, yeah?
Yeah, no,
It's actually Brian,
Brian
I went to school over there still.
Did you?
Yeah, for about 2 weeks when I went over there with my nan when I was little. So I
Okay.
experienced the yard thing over there. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah, no, so the brown shorts and the white t-shirt and that. Yeah, so it was that, just different experiences. So that was primary school. Then senior school, I went to Ribston. Which was, cool. I like that school, actually. I feel like they did a lot for me. So, yeah, that's it, really.
So school was easy and that, yeah? You didn't get into no trouble. I'm talking about like English school, where you didn't get into no trouble.
Yeah, we'll wait till we get to me.
All right.
Nah, when it comes to school.
So you was good at school, didn't get into trouble.
To be fair, like,
You didn't.
I didn't really, I didn't get into no trouble at school, nothing like that. I was more kind of like, when I first went to school, to be honest, I just used to go and on my lunch breaks, I just used to sit in the library, like on my ones. Like, I just went to school to go to school. That was it. I weren't really about the socialising aspect of it, which was obviously, I don't know, maybe I should have been a bit more sociable. But yeah, I just did my thing. I was actually happy because I love reading.
So you enjoyed school then?
So yeah, I just used to go and then, year 9, obviously I met some friends because they was like, no, come and sit with us. Don't chill by yourself or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I did make some cool friends at school.
Because Ribston was just all-girls school, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, so my mum wanted me to go to a all-girls school.
Right, all right.
Specifically. But yeah,
All right, so
don't
let's.
know what our reasons were for that. But she just wanted me to go to a
Okay.
girls' school.
All right, so let's get
So
to the
there we
sister
go.
then. Let's break
Yeah.
it down, Ange.
So I went to Hatherley Infants as well, and then St James for a little bit, and then like Sinead said, Naides I should say, we went to then Jamaica. I was in Jamaica longer than Sinead, so I came back. Say 2.5 years to 3 years after.
Yes.
Then came back and then went into like secondary school. I started off at Brockworth, and that just weren't meeting my needs.
Okay.
I weren't meeting theirs.
Wasn't feeling it. It's one of those ones. So yeah, all right, and so cool then. So
then I went Barnwood.
all right, cool. So what, you went Brockworth?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so that school didn't it wasn't the one for you.
No, especially coming fresh from yard. I've just come over and I'm in Brockworth.
All right.
Yeah. So it weren't about
It wasn't about the white or black
pupils.
thing. It wasn't
Yeah,
about.
it
It wasn't
it
about.
was the start, the teachers
Te-
more, and
yeah,
maybe
stuck up.
there was probably like my accent was strong, so that was that. So I left there. I didn't like get kicked out of there or anything. It was actually just like, okay, we're leaving. So
Right.
I left there, went to Barnwood.
Right.
Unfortunately, did get kicked out of Barnwood.
Okay.
And that was based on just silly behaviour. But I was always quite smart at school. So I did come out of good grades, even though I messed around a little bit. But I think because I come from Jamaica, very strict. At home, very strict.
But also though,
School was,
but also because you're young as well, so it's like, what do you expect? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? These are young things what you're going through as well, innit?
This
So
is it. And
you
sometimes I
experienced
take
it.
things so seriously, like banter, like in the classroom, and it's not.
You say you took it
Ain't
serious.
just running be a joke on
Okay.
people.
Yeah, she's a
All right.
Yeah.
So what was Barnwood back then? Was it all girls school then?
All girls, yeah.
Yeah, it's changed now, you know.
Is it?
It's mixed now.
Yeah.
Mixed now. So
Yeah,
back then it was just all girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
And then on to
right.
Seven Vale.
Yeah. Sevenville.
You
Okay.
went?
Yeah.
I was sad about that. I feel like everyone went to school together.
Yeah.
I was
If it wasn't
sat on my
Beaufort,
own. That's why
if it wasn't
quite
Beaufort,
interested.
it was
I like,
Sevenvale.
everyone
If
went
it
to
wasn't
the same
Sevenvale, it'd be
school, yeah.
Oxtores,
It's like,
or then it'd be
well,
St Peter's. I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Back then, innit?
That's the only ones there was.
So what about like so how was like households and that? So I guess you two
yeah,
same
like,
household,
same house.
just like I
Same
said,
mum and that, so we-
sisters.
yeah,
You know what I'm
grew
saying?
together.
Yeah. So how was home life?
Strict.
Yeah, it was like like our mum, obviously we grew up in a very like strict religious background, so it was like
We saying what's that, Christian?
Christian.
Christian
like
background?
Christian background. So for us it was like we weren't always at
Was it
where-
a church thing?
where
as well?
everyone else was like like every Sunday,
Sunday.
every
And then
morning.
during the every morning.
Yeah, every morning we'd have to
Okay.
do our
Studies.
before school, like 7 till
Proper
was it
thing.
7 till 8?
Proper thing.
And it was at the church as well, so we'd have to get out, like go to the church, do our morning seminary. Then on a Friday, we'd have like our young women's activity. And then, so it was like we were so involved in all of our like church activities and everything like that. That was our social life. Like we didn't really
Right.
do
Purposely our
much too tough
social life, because I think Mum was.
outside of
That's
that.
what she wanted the social life to be.
Yeah.
Is people within church.
So obviously, like you said, your mum was a Christian and that. So what was the music in that playing up in the household? Wasn't Christian music?
There was a drastic change.
It was a mixture. So
Because
we would definitely
yeah.
have our gospel and definitely things like that. But it was,
But Mum still likes her music.
definitely. It was a big mixture in it.
But there was a time when she would play like certain musics, and then after a certain while she become a Christian, so it was like, okay, so she's more conscious now of what she's listening to and what she's exposing us to.
Definitely.
Right.
So
When
the
we
change was so
younger.
drastic, wasn't it? And we're like, we're used to saying all of this, don't know what it means by the way, but we're used to saying all of this freely, and then it's like, oh, you can't listen to that, you can't. And we're like, what? Like,
Wow, because you can't obviously like listen to music with swearing, any films or anything like that. It was like, it was everything. Yeah, it was quite very, very strict. So
Yeah. So talking about films as well. What type of films was you into? Disney films and that. Like, was you into like like your Beauty and the Beast and like them movie? They're like 101 Dalmatians and
all the classics.
I still have no. I mean, like, I love Disney. Sorry, I'll probably watch that.
So was that like a part of your childhood as well? Like watching those movies and
just like
had some good memories in it. Yeah.
Yeah, we always got good memories. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
We
good
love a bit
memories.
of
Like, even the
Disney.
strictness, it come from love, so we had fun within that. Like,
Yeah,
that's
like we
nice.
was always
can't do nothing,
together.
yeah. And we'd close sisters anyway, so everyone's in the same house.
Yeah, so
we was a band in that house, you know what I mean? And
so
we're
it's not
there,
just
grew
two
up
of you. So
rooting it.
tell the people them how many siblings. Go on.
Yeah,
Sisters.
so
There's
and
me, Keisha, she's just under me, Yasmin, Sinead, and then
And me.
we've got other sisters,
Right.
like my dad, Chantal,
Mhm.
Tanisha.
It's a band.
yeah,
It's a band. It's bigger than
Girl
Destiny's Child, isn't it?
There's a lot.
Bigger than
Where's in the
Destiny's
house?
Child.
And I feel like like, we didn't feel like we missed out because there was so many
There
of
was so
us.
many. We
yeah.
was our own friend, and that's why it's lasted, I guess, because we was our friendship group there, and that's continued throughout life now. Like my sisters are my friends also. Which
yeah.
is nice.
Yeah, and our mum would have us like up in church, like all of us, like singing like "We Are Family," like you know all them tunes, a bit of
Amazing
Sister
Grace.
Sledge, yeah, all of that.
No, but
so.
you know what? That's good though, because especially like growing up in school as well, English school and blah blah blah. You know, like how a lot of black people can sell themselves out. You know what I mean? Just to fit in. So obviously, I guess you like kept it real, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you had no choice as well. You get what I'm saying?
You just had
So
yeah, it was nice actually though because we didn't have too much peer pressure or too much
Distractions.
influence of all these people pushing their image and their views onto us. We just was naturally be able to like authentically develop into ourselves and who we wanted to be because we weren't really in the world, so to speak, just in our own little bubble.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've always been in my own little bubble.
Because even youth clubs, obviously, you know, youth clubs aren't really around now, but we weren't allowed to go to the youth club.
yeah, I was just gonna
That
say
was
as well.
pain,
So
actually.
yeah,
For
so
real?
yeah,
That
for
was
real.
opposite, that was
Yeah.
opposite our
I've got
house.
this
It was so close to our house.
That's
Opposite
bad.
our
No,
window.
no checkers.
No,
That was
No
opposite
Star.
our house.
Yeah.
none of them.
Youth
No,
club.
yeah, I went to Star 66.
So
but
close,
it
but
was
so far.
gymnastics.
None
That
of
was
them.
it.
Yeah, for
We
real,
did
you
get a
know. I'm
little bit
thinking.
of a quiz a couple times when Sonia was
A
there.
little sneak out, sneak
I
out.
went
Yeah.
one
Sonia,
time.
so we
I
got
was
to
allowed to
there.
go
Which one did
time.
Sonia work at?
Checkers.
Checkers.
Was it checkers? Yeah.
For real, for real, for
Yeah.
real, for
So she
real.
went round and she did the talks like, you know, they're fine.
Julie, they're
Wine,
fine,
yeah.
Yes, auntie.
She brought us
Yes,
true, yeah,
she
that,
did.
that one time.
Do you think like the youths of today are missing it?
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Because even though we didn't really get to go like that,
You can
don't
see
get
the
me wrong,
value.
like,
Yeah.
you could see like how much people enjoyed it, and I always used to go and watch like when they would do, you know, at the like park and stuff.
Oh,
You'd
yeah,
have-
yeah.
Everyone was dancing, and everyone would be doing their MCing and all the music and all that, and it was sick. Even though I wasn't a part of it, just to be a viewer of it, that obviously helped me with my musical background and like upbringing and
of
stuff,
course.
because I was watching everybody in Gloucester, like, do you know what I mean, all the GL Street Legends and all of them things, like I was watching, like I was in the tents, like the red tent, like, oh my god, this is sick. Like at the time I was so allowed to do nothing, be a part of anything,
Yeah,
but
so
it was
just
like I was still a part of it, but I was
Yeah.
just a viewer, so
Yeah.
yeah, all of that, like it was cool. Like even I remember I said to Shalina before, can you remember, is it fish ponds, is that what it's called? What was the thing they used to have at Guildhall, fish pool, is that what
know
it's
what
DK, you might know this one.
remember.
You might know this one.
Oh, I can't remember the name, something like that. But they
Can't
used to do it
remember.
at the
Okay.
Guildhall, yeah. And I
Okay.
remember I used to go to that, and there was people was always on there, like
Right.
like Shalina, yeah, and
Right.
like, and their group as well at the time.
Free unique.
Free
Free
unique.
Right.
Unique, that's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
Memory
so
good.
That's what I'm trying to say. So all those people I remember, like in my teens, I'm going there and I'm watching them, like, yeah, man.
This is when everyone's
They're
doing
from
music.
Gloucester,
real.
yeah, and they're
Busy.
just
Yeah.
doing it. And to me, like, obviously, that was inspiring to me. So that's what helped me, like, just build up to my musical journey and think, yeah, actually, I've seen so many people from my hometown, from
Yeah,
Gloucester,
busting it.
Yeah.
do their thing. So I just think, you know, like, obviously, everyone's in their right time and, you know, God's timing. So I just thought, nah, it's my time. I'm ready to do this now.
Yeah. You got anything to learn?
So what made you like get into the music then? What made you start doing your thing?
So for me, it was like, I always wanted to do music. Like I've always sang like in church, at school, like, and all them things. But when I had my son, like I always used to sing to him every night, and like he just always used to be like, oh, like when he started to talk.
Yeah.
You know, not when he was like a baby. Like when he got to a certain age, like he always used to big me up. Like he used to be so like, Mum, you're so good. I love your singing. I remember once we went into preschool and they'd said to me, they were doing like about, oh, you know, who's your favourite singer and this, and like he'd said to them, oh, my mum's my favourite singer, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it really just made me think, actually, do you know what? My son's there like thinking, My mum's like a singer, like, you know, she's my favourite singer. So I just thought, yeah, like, he believes in me, so I just need to start believing in myself. And that just made me take the plunge and actually just do it. And my first song, Kiss You All the Time, funnily enough, that was actually something that I used to sing to my son.
Okay.
I always used to say, I could just kiss you all the time, son. So, like, just as a little joke. And then actually I thought, oh, do you know what? Let me just use that and
Let's
see
go
if I
studio and
could just,
see what
let
happens.
something I got true. And and then it ended
It
up
worked.
as, I kiss you all the time.
Yeah, okay, now I hear that. Still,
So he's my biggest inspo.
so you see with the music thing and that, you wasn't doing no talent shows and that before that? None?
Nah.
School? You did one.
I did couple at school.
What, singing?
Yeah, like couple
Yes, you
singing
did
ones.
well.
Yeah.
At school, you did
Sorry, I need to get this chewing gum.
No.
Chewing gum somewhere.
Got anything to... Yeah, put it in the fruit pastels thing. That's done. That's done.
But yeah, no, apart from that, no other.
Trying to talk and it's just going around in my mouth.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, no, it's cool.
Yeah, so I did couple at school, which I did actually quite well in, and like all my teachers were like, you know, you should go on X Factor and all that. But for me, like my friends actually big up all my brethrens because they've signed me up for the X Factor, for the Voice, all of them things, and they've they're always like, do it, like you're sick, like you should do that, like, and they're always like pushing me to try and do things like that. But for me personally, I've never gone on a talent competition aside from at school because I just...
What's that, through confidence, you reckon?
No, I don't know if it's through confidence. I just think sometimes I just do music because I love it and it's my passion and it's just something that I'll always do whether I bust or not. It's just something that I'm always going to do. So I just don't feel like I want to go and be judged for my talent that God's given me. Like, I don't know if it seems silly, but I just feel like it's something that I love and enjoy, so I don't want someone to come and say like, oh no, because it's just like, I'll always want to be singing anyway. Like, I'll always want to do it regardless of if I make, do you know what I mean, anything out of it or not. Like, I'm always gonna sing because it's something that it's like I have to do it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So what about how did you so Ange, you shocked still, didn't even know, you know? Yeah. So
little silent assassin, innit?
So you now, so let's talk then. So how did you start?
I guess it's a bit similar to Shan, but it's off the back of Shan. Like, she was my inspiration then, because we'd sing, like I said, we'd sing in church all the time, together in the home. We'd sing, we'd make up our own sort of like lyrics.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously it's a strict there, so we're not really thinking of doing anything else with that. Not allowed anyway, you know. So we never really thought of doing anything else. But then I like writing. I've always written anyway, so never really thought about writing in sort of like a music way. But I just write poetry all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I love writing. So then when Shan started doing hers, I'm like, okay, like let me try writing to a beat and see how that goes. And then I'm doing it, and then I'm showing her. She's like, yeah, like come on, then jump on, like you're doing all right. So it just went from there, really, innit?
And when she put her bars on Money Call, mate, even till
come on,
before we
nice
come
one.
to the podcast, I always have to reload her bit. Like, as soon as she drops in that verse, I'm like, oh.
And you see the wicked thing, even when that came out, because you lot brought the you lot brought like the artwork and other little visuals, and you know what I'm saying, little promo, little thing. I go on, I said, okay, I said, and I said, oh, and dip on the thing, and dip on the music thing. I said, all right, cool. And then there's something drop. I thought, all right, yeah, cool. So you didn't go on King's Jam, obviously, because you weren't doing music then. So I guess you two done, what was the other one?
Wickham. Yeah, we did King's Jam last year, yeah. We did King's Jam last year.
Yeah.
And then,
but you more did King's Jam because I came out on just money.
Right,
so it's like bringing someone in type of thing. So it was an
Yeah.
official setup. But then we did go on to do.
But then we did Wickham, and that was sick,
So
that was good.
So you see the music thing now. How are you taking the music thing though? You taking it serious or just seeing what go on?
Serious.
No, we started to take it a lot more serious.
Yeah.
And like sort of looking into sort of our own, just seeing it as a brand and like looking at what we can do to progress. Like we review things all the time. We write together a lot, separate from each other. We send each other stuff all the time. Yeah.
Obviously, I know. Obviously, you got kids and that. So obviously, I know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard
Yeah.
to fit in.
Find the.
You know what I'm saying? The going in time. You know what I mean? Them. You know.
Yeah.
You know the studio hours and that. But
Yeah.
yeah. So you lot sent me a little thing, OJ, Nikki, and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did that collaboration?
Yeah, I made that link up.
So basically, like, just from way back, like, I've just known OG Nikki, and from her very first, the thing she did on YouTube, from way back then, and obviously for
She's
me,
original, isn't it?
She's an OG. Like for me,
Credit due to
obviously
her still.
I weren't about it. Like I weren't anywhere doing anything. But what I was doing was at home listening to music.
That we
Right.
should be listening.
Yeah, so I'm there like, you know, and obviously I'm the new technology wave, so my mum didn't really know nothing about computers and all them thing there. So I'm upstairs
it's all on the
like
phone
on
and that now.
LimeWire, and I'm like, I'm downloading all these things, making
okay.
myself little CDs. So all of this music that you know, wasn't supposed to be listening to, I'm just at home on the internet downloading it, making myself CDs and all of them things. So I remember, like, I've just always had her on the gram and just always just been like, you know, just liking at the thing,
Yeah, yeah.
showing her love, giving people their flowers. Like, I always give people their flowers because why the hell not?
It's good to show love.
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you think you rate someone, then just tell them, like, there's no issue. It doesn't take anything away from you
Nothing.
to tell somebody that you
100%,
rate them.
100%.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was literally just it. And then I can't even remember how it happened. I don't know if she... Did she...
Didn't know. Dropped Money Cool.
Yeah. And then I was... Yeah, and then it was...
Because
Like,
initially Nikki was going to go on Money Cool.
yeah, she was going to
Okay.
go on Money Cool. Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, so literally, so then we just got, that was it. We just got chatting in like the DMs, something like that. And then I said to my manager at the time, I was like, oh, because I was a bit like, like, it's OG Nikki.
Yeah,
I was
of
a bit
course,
like,
of course.
I didn't know how to like, so I got a bit like, fangirly, and then I was got a bit shook. So I was just like, oh, you know, can you like message her and like, you know, see if she wants to do anything on the music thing? And then she messaged back and
Followed
was
back,
like,
okay.
yeah, like let's meet up. So then we did. So then we met up in Brom, and she was like,
Right.
Money Cool's sick. She was like, yeah, like I don't mind jumping on that. And then she was just like, oh, if you got anything else or something, like if you want to do something new and fresh. And we was just like, yeah. I was just like, yeah, obviously. And then I even told her, I was like, yeah, because I had your thing on a CD in my car, and then I was just catching joke like, at the time. So yeah, that was it. And then we just moved forward with that. And then obviously KMD, the producer of the beat, he knows OG Nikki as well, and we'd done a couple of like bits and bobs with him. And then he was like, yeah, like I can get you guys a beat for this, because we'd had it, but we basically originally had it on a YouTube beat.
Right.
And then we played it to him, and he was just like, nah, like I got a beat that I can, you know, can slap this up, like I'll, you know, finish it off. So then yeah, he produced the beat for us, and then that was it.
You say what, video coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had talks about the video, and like we're just planning it and what we wanna get into, basically. And
Right.
make sure that it's
So have you released
good.
You haven't released a project yet, have you? You haven't released like a little EP?
No, not yet.
No.
No EP yet.
So you thinking of dropping something this year?
Might as well, innit?
I don't know.
Might as well, Naides.
Ready for the summer?
Like I've got
Putting that
things
pressure
to
on you
drop.
still.
It's not even pressure, because like I've
You might as
got,
well drop an EP this
I
year
got
though.
things to
Could, 'cause
drop.
There's so much that
Yeah,
there
I
is
don't know if
to
I would
drop,
call it
so
as like an EP, but I'm
might
going to be
not
dropping
official,
tracks.
but it's yeah.
Right, okay.
But I got music to put out there, but I don't know if I'm going to collectively... Because at first I was really pressuring myself to put like a body of work together. But then I just feel like for now I'm just happy. Like I've got music that I just think I can just release this one. I can just release
Okay.
this
So you're just
one.
going to keep releasing
There's
singles?
like
And
almost
yeah.
a backlog. It'd be good to get that out, and then any project
Yeah.
could be quite fresh.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
just feel like I've had a lot of music that I've just wanted to kind of just release and get out there that I've been sat on for a while.
But that means it's only owed to you though, because the world ain't heard it. So it might be owed to you, but it's brand new
True,
to someone else.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, release
true,
the
'cause,
EP
like,
still.
actually-
Post that you
Ghost,
just released.
yeah.
That was how long ago?
Yeah, that's old to me, yeah, because I've
Yeah.
had that for
See
ages.
it
But
there?
obviously, I've just released that, and it's gained a lot of traction, so that's been quite good. So yeah, there's just things in it that I've just got, and I'm just gonna be just releasing them in due time.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So like who's your like which artists are you like fucking with at the moment? Excuse my language, but they're people, but still, yeah, but go on. Yeah, which artists you
What do you
female
mean?
artists at the moment, UK wise?
UK. So, I don't know. There's loads of people
Three?
that are.
Give me top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
It just been even harder now, isn't it?
Yeah. Must come with all that. Go on.
I
really
love
like-
LMA. She's UK, even though she's...
Yeah.
Mm.
I really like Amnelia.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's sick. Who else? I'm just trying to think, like...
No Trillery Banks? Not listening.
Yeah, she's big. Yeah, she's big. Yeah.
Okay.
Because do you know what it is? I listen to a lot of music, so it depends on, like, in my head, I'm now thinking, ooh, like genre, like what are we going for?
Rap.
Is it
That's what I'm saying. So
rappers?
what are you, more of a
Is
rap?
is it R&B?
rapper?
Are we like, I don't
Yeah.
know,
So alright,
we're
and so like are you more of a rap chick, R&B? You know, which one are you more? House? Obviously not, but you get what I'm saying. Like, do you listen rap?
I do. I listen to rap. I feel like
You listen rap more than R&B, innit?
I'm broad.
Oh,
No, do
okay.
you know what it is? It would probably seem like that because I do seem like I do listen to a lot of crud, which I do.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I do, but I mix it up. So like I listen to, sometimes you'll catch me listening like a bit of classical or like at home,
Right.
things like that. I love a bit of Sade, like I love Amy Winehouse. So my
Okay,
my musical
okay.
spectrum is broad. So I listen to a lot of things. It kind of depends on the mood that I'm in, if you get what I mean. So I don't like to. I'm this kind of person. Like, I don't like to be like, oh, these are my top people. Like, I just think
Oh,
there's,
what's in on that?
there's a lot of people that are out there. That
All right
are
then, but I
big
can
in the
definitely
game,
tell you what you can give me
doing
the
their
top in
thing.
then. So like I know you two, yeah,
Yeah,
and you two love your ragga,
yeah,
your
yeah.
dancehall and that. Name your top and don't skip this. Just name me your top 5 dancehall artists then.
Oh, 5. That's quite a lot, though.
What do you mean? Come on.
Go on. Okay, so Carter's obviously going to
Yeah,
go straight
Carter.
on
You must drop a one lady saw in it.
So this is what I'm trying to say. We go
You have to drop me.
there. I would have come to that. She
Yeah.
would
Because I was gonna
definitely
say,
win
yeah,
it
because you said
there,
I was thinking, all right, so where's she gonna go? I was gonna say,
Patra.
Yeah.
Rotted.
Take it way back.
Rotted. We said that he came way
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm trying to
Way
say.
back.
Yeah,
Trying
where
to
we
dip on
go.
far back.
Spice.
Spice,
I mean,
love Spice.
Good
And
one,
then
good
Shensia
one.
as well. I like
Shensia.
Shensia.
Yeah?
New
Jada
Gen.
Kingdom.
Jada Kingdom, I love Jada. Yeah.
Skang.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I mean. You could have done like 5 females, 5
Yeah.
males.
say this.
It's hard,
Go on,
you know.
You're just wheeling them off with the
Go on, then.
If we're
rolling.
gonna go males, we're gonna have to put old school ones.
Old
and then
school
give
as well,
them,
of
like,
course. Go on.
Whitey,
Right.
Beanie.
Mm-hmm.
Then what we say in new school. I like Skang.
New school
Like
Skang.
I love Dexter
Skilly,
Daps.
Dexter Daps.
See it there?
Yeah, you gotta love a bit of Dexter Daps. Governor. Oh my
Governor,
gosh.
yeah.
Govy,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Govy's sick. Popcorn. There's
Raging King. There's actually
Raging
like quite a
King.
lot.
Nothing it.
Yeah, so
There's
you-
so many people that are
it's hard
coming
to-
together.
So what you saying, what, you're proper into your dance or no?
Yeah.
Heavy.
Definitely, yeah.
Still in tune.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Of course you are. Would you say what? Do you miss all like the old school music though?
Still listen
Yeah,
to
we
it.
still
Is
listen
it?
to it.
You still listen to the old school?
Yeah.
That's live
Naides.
first, man.
Yeah.
You still listen to Naides
Like,
dancehall?
would you
Still
like all
go
of
back
that?
to Naides,
We
like
take
everything.
everything from Garnet Silk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we have children now. So all the things that we were listening to, all the good music, it's now our job to now instill it in our kids and let them listen
them
to
listen
the
it.
good
Mm.
things
Them
that we
times when you was
listening
like,
to.
oh, love is rock, I can't take anymore.
For real, nah, for real, nah, for real, nah, for real, for real,
So
for real,
you're,
for real.
You're taking it in as an
You're
adult
taking
and you're
Oh,
thinking,
listen, we all
wow,
been down that
this is
route.
such a good message.
Oh, I can't take this, you know.
Yeah, literally. And you know when they used to reel it up, I'm like, come on, come listen, leave it alone. Yeah, like, and they keep up, but now you understand because you're listening to it and you're
You
like,
listen to
okay,
no
big
reload
tune.
it.
Yeah.
Reload
Yeah.
the tune.
You're
yeah.
reloading
You
the
gotta
tune.
reload it. Pull up.
Should I man vibe off it? Yeah, come on, 100%, 100%, 100%. So differently, just want to just bring this one in. So you know, like how we're in the social media life,
Yeah.
you know, technology and all them things and that. Like how I've got 2 black females on here, you know, 2 queens and that. Yeah, it's like that. You get what I'm saying? Your views on how they view black females on, like, you know, Instagram and like all those little social media little outlets and that. You know what I'm saying? The way how they portray black women. What's your views on it? You reckon it's a bit left?
I think it's
black women haven't obviously got.
It's
their,
not anything
like,
new. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it's not anything new.
Because have you been seeing like
So
over the last like what month, maybe 2? I think there was like some stuff going around, you know, like some talk shows and that where, you know, like there's kind of like running down the black woman.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? All right, yeah.
those
You know what I'm talking about,
guys.
innit?
Yeah.
All right then,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
so out of
Okay, so
order.
people's
I
thinking, what's
couldn't
Cage on
believe
about?
it.
So now,
Yeah.
so now you know
Yeah.
what I'm on about. Yeah,
I
so
know what you're on about.
So
yeah.
right,
what
yeah.
was happening?
So
Nade
it was
knows what I'm
these-
talking
yeah,
about.
it was these
Yeah.
2 American guys. I think was it Asian Dog?
that's right, that's
She'd
right.
come on there.
Oh,
See,
I
I'm
seen
Beijing.
it.
No, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I heard the comments
They
are
were talking
wild,
to her
father.
rough.
Yeah, I did see that.
They was
actually.
really rude, and then they'd gone on. I think I'd like how social media does.
Mm-hmm.
People had gone on to search and find out like little clips that they were basically degrading black women and just like saying, "Oh, it's not their type," and
Not their type,
you know,
and yeah,
basically
seen.
saying like stereotypical names and stuff.
The comments
about
was
them,
wild, you know, like
it was so
you know,
rude.
like the popular ones, like the I'm just a bit and the Made Tinks and all those type of things. Yo, the
Yeah.
comments are wild on there.
Do you know
Some
what social media?
listen, some
Yeah.
big debates, like you know what I'm saying, like people them
Eye
like,
opener to what
you know
people
what I'm
think.
saying,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, because there's a lot of stuff going on the internet where a lot of how can I say not changing, but what a lot of man see in it,
Yeah.
you know,
I think,
disrespecting a lot of black women
Yeah.
these days is
Yeah.
easier.
but
Yeah,
the
it
thing
is,
is,
'cause
I feel
people
like
can
it's
be
always. Sorry, go on.
No, I was
It's
just
always
going to
been
say
a-
people can be vocal about it
That's
a lot
it,
more
yeah.
now.
Easy, yeah, 100%.
So maybe before,
Rude.
like, you might not have known how everyone felt. But sometimes with social media, you're looking and you're thinking, right, like, is this how people like, you know?
Trust me.
But you would have thought that we came further because it's always been an issue, but you would
Yeah,
have thought
you'd
that
have
we
thought
would
we'd
have
bet.
progressed.
But no, we haven't, and that's why I feel like branching off from that colorism and things like that are, you know, so a lot in our communities because the
Yeah.
hardships that black women actually just go through. But if you look at a lot of things are stolen from them, but no credit is given.
True
Yeah.
that.
It's been like that for a very long time.
True that.
It's just the exposure now, which is
Yeah.
good. The exposure, because if we're going to change anything or if mindsets are going to change, you need exposure first. But it has always been the case.
Did you ever experience racism and that growing up?
Yeah, like I would say, yeah, just like little experiences here and there. Like primary school, I think was probably my first experience. I was called a name, like by someone, and I was actually quite shocked because I was a bit like, oh, like,
Yeah, but got called racist name at school,
I
dog.
was like, huh?
You trying to
Yeah,
take
probably. Can't remember.
What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the whole school is only probably like 10 black people.
So what the nigger or blackie and that, innit? Those type of was
Them
cheeky,
kind
innit?
of- Yeah, those
Cheeky, innit?
I was
degrading.
alright at school. What
Cheeky.
about 7th? Did you feel?
I didn't really hear that.
No,
I didn't
I
really
mean,
hear
not
that.
senior
I
school.
didn't
We had
really. I
kind of
didn't.
bit, though.
I
feel like
didn't.
people
I
had a
didn't.
bit more respect.
I didn't really hear blackie or maybe like out on the road. I would hear that more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
than
You
in
know,
school.
or a nigger, or you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
ooh.
But
We
didn't
went to
you
a
have
restaurant once. Can you remember? We went?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was so funny. We went to a restaurant. And
In
then,
Gloucester?
In Gloucester. And we sat there and we're eating, and there was another table, and they were very, very rowdy.
loud.
Very loud.
Yeah.
But we just want to, like, sit down and have a bit of a meal. So imagine we've said to the guy, you know, like, could you ask them to maybe quieten down? But we're expecting him from a professional
Yeah.
to go over and say, oh, do you mind keeping it down? This guy goes over to the table and is like, them over there. I said, who over there? Sir? Them over there would like you to quieten down. Obviously, straight away, it's
Yeah.
going to be
It
a
was
bit
a lot.
confrontational.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been confrontational to start, but the fact is, they was just like, oh, well, they could get back on their banana boat. I said, what?
We was like, what?
Fucking hell.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
so
okay.
it went too great.
Yeah.
So you experienced that there.
Yeah.
But that was
Little.
just the only time I've had something as blatant as that. But then, you know what was nice? So one of the women that was involved, so we told our mum about it, and she's vocal, you know, she can't believe that happened, blah, 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 blah. But then the next day we go to a chemist, and she's
Yeah.
behind the till.
Check
She
that out.
works there.
Check that out. Check that out.
So yeah, so we was like,
Check that
yeah,
out.
my
Check
mum
that
was
out.
like,
Check that out.
excuse me,
Check that out. Check that out.
so can you get your manager?
Yes, can you
And
get
the
your
woman-
manager?
And the manager was black.
Black.
Oh,
So we
no
was
way.
like, oh, my mum was like, yeah, you're a member of staff. actually racially abused my daughters yesterday.
See it there?
And,
See it there?
Yeah, she was let go.
Wicked thing, innit? Wicked thing, innit? Wicked thing,
Hard
innit?
work, he
You
said,
were about to
okay.
lose your
Nah, wicked
job.
thing, wicked thing. So, like, music-wise and that, get back to the music and that. What about your socials and that? I see you as well, Naides, differently apart from music and that. I see you up on, what was it?
Yeah, the TikTok.
Yeah, and all the them type of thing there.
Trying a little thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I see you doing your thing on there. See a couple people them hit like in the comments and that. Say, yeah, and I said, go on, in tuned and that.
Yeah, a couple reels and things like that. Like,
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I just like to just
Experiments.
yeah, just act and do them like little things. But I've always done that.
But you
from
know what
way
though? That'll
back.
play a big part in like the, you know, like the
Yeah,
promoting.
it's building the character, really.
Yeah.
For the music thing as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Sky had done a whole like little dance. My daughter had done like a whole little clip to Money Cool,
Yeah.
which got attention, and that was
Okay.
nice. And
And
she
that
just
was
straight away
fun.
got on it, and she had a whole TikTok dance through. It was like, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Right from the very beginning, wasn't
Right
it?
from the
Yeah.
beginning, yeah.
Because she's good with all the like moves and all the dances and everything like that.
No, that's nice still. So what about the social medias and that for the people them to check you out for your music as well? How about that? Can you give the people
so
them
you
that
can
as well?
find us at Naides_music, and
Angel Doll on Instagram.
yeah, that's
What about
Instagram.
Spotify? You
Yeah,
got-
so
you
I'm on
got that?
Spotify, Apple, YouTube.
It's
Just
everywhere, yeah.
Type in Naides music,
Yeah,
same
so if
thing,
you
innit?
just type in Naides, like you'll find me on all of there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same for me. It's Angel Doll through everything.
So you see those videos. Let me just go back to something though. You see that I see you doing a couple of videos up in could be Brom. See
Oh,
with
yeah,
one or
yeah,
two
yeah.
artists or whatever and whatnot.
Mm.
When's them videos coming?
So the one that I did up in Brom, actually Ghost, that one I dropped that on my own YouTube channel.
Right.
So that's out at the moment. And then I've got one more actually coming
Right.
to a next tune that I've got.
Okay.
So yeah, that's still being put together. So I'm waiting for that. But the tune is all ready to go for that. So it's just timing and getting things back, and you know, one of them things that we've learned throughout this process that
be a bit of a challenge.
yeah, you know, getting to
Okay,
people and getting them to give
okay.
things, and their timing and your timing might be two totally different.
Of course,
things.
that's a life run more time, you know?
Yeah, so you just gotta make time for all of that. In
All right,
between.
cool. Before we run off things and that's gonna just slap away this one still. How many minutes we in?
good, we're good.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Destiny's Child or SWV?
I'm gonna go straight away and just say Destiny Child, but I love SWV. Like,
Yeah, see,
Spice or Lady Soul?
I'm really rubbish. I'm a rubbish person at these games because I'm not like,
okay.
I
You
don't
have
make
to.
choices
No,
now.
you have to.
I just don't.
No, but you have to.
But I just don't.
No, you have to.
Just-
You have to for the
I've been in this
podcast.
position- No, I can't.
You run it.
I'm really bad.
I'm
at
gonna go ahead and just say Lady Soul because she's the original and
Yeah?
yeah, but I love Spice, so that was a really hard one.
Yeah.
Aaliyah or Brandy?
Aaliyah.
Yeah?
Love.
Okay.
So I mean, see, it's really.
All right,
I
you're
know,
out of this.
really, I
You
can't-
can run this, yeah? So
Yeah,
who did you
just
say?
let us
Aaliyah,
run
yeah?
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't leave it all to me. I don't mind doing it when like
Yeah.
it's not official. I'll be like, yeah, so.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
Who else can I run off there? Female wise. All right, cool.
I just
All right,
love
cool.
everyone. I just feel like
All right, cool.
I don't like to compare and put people up against each other.
All right, got one for you. Got one for you.
Alright. Has to be a good one.
It is still
Because there's some choices that I might make.
Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera.
See, that's actually even hard in itself because I used to bang the both of them. Like, you know, I was on,
have to think about
Toxic.
this.
I like Christina. She's
You have
got
to
them
think about
vocals
this one.
there. I'm gonna.
That, but you know, but no, I
Hard
just love-
one, that one there,
I
innit?
know- I
You
know.
have to drop that one in.
That one is hard because
That
then
one
you
is
got
hard.
Christina. She's done like a couple movies. She's also a sick actor. Do you know what I mean?
And I know the
I
black
can't
girl.
think
Listen,
who
I know the
first.
black girls, you know, respect Christina more than
Christina.
Britney.
Britney.
Nah, but
100%. 100%.
Listen,
Britney goes on.
No,
in.
yeah, she listen, but I know for like, you know, like the black woman who give like a little credits to, like, yeah, that Christina, she'll do a little wine up her hip and
Yeah,
flick
no, I
the
know
hip.
what you
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, DK?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah.
Like
They
her,
give her them type, you know what I
her
mean?
vocals, yeah, she does smash it. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
She
Yeah,
do.
she does smash it.
I think I would
But-
probably, Christina's vocals, 100%. But yeah, then
Christina's
Britney's,
vocals are.
obviously Britney's had to have a bit of a break as well.
Spragger Benz or Red Rat?
Spragger
Benz.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You with that one?
Pretty sprugger, isn't it?
Spragger, yeah. Yo, long time I heard the Red Rat, you know. What's it got on with as well? Nothing in it. Fade out, you know. Yo, them time there, you know, his music was licking though, you know. Hey, the 90s, but we're gonna have to do an episode about that still.
Yeah.
The 90s thing.
Fair.
Movies wise,
Movies.
wise,
okay.
yeah. Yeah,
I
see
can
if
more do. I'll be better with the movies.
Set It Off
That's a big one.
or Above the Rim.
I'd have to go for Set It Off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. I love
Menace to Society
It's going to be hard again.
or alright, come on, let's see if you don't know this one. Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice.
All right,
Damn
okay,
it, Pat. Yeah, I love that. I do. Menace Society is a good one as well,
Yeah.
but I love Poetic Justice.
okay. Let's go with this one then. Rush Hour.
I love Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I used to watch that all the while.
Rush Hour. Oh, I'm trying to think of this one, you know, DK. You might have to help me with this one quickly, you know, Keely.
Friday.
Yeah. Rush Hour all Friday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like that one, DK.
Yeah,
I like that one there still.
Yeah.
I like that one there, brother. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, because no,
No,
but Friday
Friday.
though.
Which one you go with, Keely?
Oh, Friday.
Yeah, you go with Friday.
Because they're both Chris Tucker, innit?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a serious actor.
So I guess you watched all those type of films like Baby Boy and all them type of film there, yeah? Good films, innit?
Yeah,
Miss
good
those
films.
films.
I miss
Yeah.
those films, and there was so
Barely
many.
Shutters, I loved it.
Mm.
There was so many of like some of my favorites, like Brown Sugar, Love and Basketball,
Yeah, Love and Basketball.
Okay.
Soul Food.
Old school.
What's them?
Old school.
Best Man. All of
What's
them.
them reading off them film
The
there, you know?
Hood. Was it
Alright.
the Woods? The Woods. Oh, I just like all them ones.
Good
The ones
films
with the
back
same
then.
actors in.
Literally, all of
Yeah,
them.
DK knows, DK knows.
All the same people in the same
DK
film.
knows. DK knows the same actors.
All of them.
And you know what? They don't even bring out those films again, do they? Them type of, you know, those type of black movie that, you know what I mean?
It's kind
They
of.
don't really bring out them again.
Got like Tyler Perry.
Yeah,
He's done couple movies.
okay.
Sometimes they're more
Ice Cube.
episodes,
That
aren't they,
he's
more
done.
so?
Yeah.
Right.
Like more
Ice Cube
series.
obviously
Series
got
and
like
that,
the
series
barber
based.
shops, but then that.
Yo, I forgot about that, you know.
barbershop.
Yeah, they were
Rotted.
good.
And then he did the spin-off as well with Queen Latifah Beauty Shop.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I'm
No, go on.
I'm trying to think what else.
You lot watch that Mary
Even
J.
in-
Blige thing? Sorry? You lot watch that on Prime?
Oh, I haven't
haven't,
seen that
no.
actually, but
But I
I've been
would,
watching it.
so-
Okay, that's on
I'm
Prime. I'm
sorry,
just
I
letting
do
you lot know
love
still.
Mary.
Yeah,
That's
I
on
do
there. Some
wanna
Mary
watch
J.
that.
Blige documentary.
I watched
She's
the
good
Kanye
in-
West one. That was good.
Oh, no, I still haven't watched that.
That
Oh,
was
no.
That's long.
I haven't
It's that long. No, watch it,
Yeah,
brother.
that's really good.
I haven't watched that yet.
Mhm.
No. But what has
It's only
anyone
2
seen?
episodes.
What's Mary J. Blige in? Power.
Oh, Power.
Yeah, that's DK's
Albert
thing.
too.
Yeah.
Power but 2, yeah, she's in that. She's actually
Bad.
good in that.
So you're into all like the powers, the BMFs, and
Yeah.
of course, the crud. Into all of that.
All of that.
All of that.
They're
All of
just
that.
Same like music, and it's like that, and then there's other, ones that you like.
Yeah,
I hear
so
that.
It's like when we like something, we just like go all in.
Yeah,
It's like,
and it's
ooh, we
just-
might as well research every genre, all of it. Like, we just.
All right, cool. So before we end this one, I'm gonna just wheel this one. There's three of them. Man's gonna wheel off. Gigs or scraps.
Gigs.
Gigs.
Nines or Fredo.
Nines.
Okay, raw. All right, cool. And then
These guys are obviously good as well.
Yeah, they're all good.
But I'm just wondering, like, maybe like.
cool.
have
Yeah, that's your
listened to
opinion. Is this who
it's
you
cool.
like?
It's cool. It's cool. All right, cool. Russ. Oh, what's his name there, man? I just had it, What's my man there? Man, what's his name there from OFB there? don't talk. What my man there? What name the DK? Not Unknown T.
What, not band, okay?
No, I'm not talking about band, okay.
Thinking of a different Russ anyway. American.
Oh, you thinking of American?
Yeah.
Don't rob. What's my man called again?
Yeah, no, not that one.
Oh, Abra.
Abracadabra.
Who is it? Russ Abracadabra?
Yeah, Russell Abracadabra. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
You come
okay.
big with the
Like
patois as well, them patois
Okay.
bars.
But
Wait.
yeah, Russ
Yeah,
is
you
good.
can't-
You like Russ as
No,
well,
Russ
though, yeah?
is sick.
The kids
Russ is
really
sick.
like him.
Oh,
And with all the
okay.
dancing, I love
the
that.
dance. Yeah, I like
he
that. He's
brought
like
that.
So you're all
everything,
into that
music
as well,
and
then,
dance.
yeah? You like all that, yeah?
Because that's a
Anything
real
that's got a
yard.
good sound, I'm into it.
Yeah?
I listen
Yeah.
to music that I don't even understand what they're saying, but
And
it
any
sounds
like
good.
artists you would like to maybe work with in the future, you know, just off chance and just bringing it out there, you know, like
Beyonce.
yeah, female UK wise as well. No, UK wise,
Vibes Cartel would be good.
female based.
I love like Emily Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
She's dope.
She's been mad quiet, but she always on though, like those big little, you know, like those not even little, but you know, like those
Fire,
big event, not those big events, but you know, those something what come on TV for some big opening, something like, oh, Ross, she still about, she still have tune, like yeah, some opening
Many a
ceremony
time
and
I've
that.
blasted at her albums, like her voice is just powerhouse.
And their music's not. So what's her genre of music there? It's like more not urban, but it's like poppy, not poppers. It's not really.
Yeah.
It's a bit all, isn't
It's
it?
a bit,
Yeah,
She's got like a
yeah.
one or look or two R&B and
really
a
pull it.
look at one
Yeah.
tune with Stormzy
You
or
can't put her
something,
in a
innit?
box. Yeah, this is what we keep saying. And you can't just box people in.
Just box everybody.
I mean on Sunday, man, nah, real
People in
thing.
a box.
But anyway, but in general, life and that's good. In general, before we end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, all
definitely.
good. Just keeping it strong after everything that the world's been through.
Yeah,
so
I hear
it's
that.
like,
No, I hear that, I hear
we're
that.
just trying to just keep
2022, yeah.
pushing. Yeah.
Strong year.
And all the goals, and with everything that's happened as well, and so many tragedies and things like that, and like young people passing away, it's just really made us just think that we need to just continually push and follow our goals because life can be short.
Yeah,
So we
life's
have
too
to
short,
use our
innit, man?
time wisely.
100%. No, I hear that, man. Nah, man, I hear that. Nah, but it's nice having you two on the show still. You
Thanks
get
for
what I'm
having
saying?
us.
And people check them out on the Instagram. Like they said, yeah, they wheeled it out and that. And yeah, just respect for coming true. First female, then pon the ting.
Is it?
Yeah, pon the ting. Yeah, pon the ting still.
We got the
Love
ting.
that.
You know, a lot of pressure on the man them. Yeah, well, you're not gonna get any first, so don't worry, man. You're gonna get one or two artists and rare on the thing and, you know, mix it up and that. You know what I'm saying?
I do like to see females on things, so it's nice.
Yeah.
See it there? You see it there? Well, there you go in it.
Always
That's
talking
that's
about
just
the
good feedback to get. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We'll get you lot down next time, innit? Differently on a different little discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the time's right and that. You get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's nice to have female views on certain things and that. You get what I'm saying?
Defo, yeah.
And that, but yeah, respect for passing through and that. How long we got? We still got like another good hour and that, innit? We can just keep going or whatever, innit, DK? You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah, bless for passing through and that.
Yeah,
On the
thanks for having
podcast
us.
and that. People don't forget to subscribe to the ting,
Yeah.
like up the
Subscribe.
ting.
Naides_music.
There you go.
That's me.
Yeah, the UK Rap Podcast Show. Signing out with the guests them. Like I said, everyone, be safe and stay blessed. Done now. Peace.